All right, guys, we're going to have to talk about something here real quick. Something that I feel is not being talked about long enough. Something about that you guys maybe give me a like or a shout out on this channel. But what I really need to talk about is we're going to have to talk about landlocked flat water pump foiling. I just got the other day, I read through the local newspaper where I'm actually from, landlocked, cold, Switzerland, Zurich, and the local newspaper, quite a big newspaper actually, countrywide newspaper, is talking about this new thing, these new people in Zurich that are pump foiling. And I'm like, wow, look at this. There's a whole community already pump foiling there. And I'm having this article about some guys in Germany that are doing it in last year's magazine. And we had an interview with Mr. Wake Sea Thief Devon, where we talked about this landlocked pump foiling, and I'm trying to push this, and I'm like, why do I not see this in other magazines? Everything is wingy, dingy, which is, of course, is super cool, and I love to wingy dingy, and of course we all love to prone foil and downwind foil, but do you notice something? Downwind foil, wing foil, prone foil, wave foil, surf foil, whatever you want to call it, but a landlocked pump foiling is probably the purest way of foiling. You are completely detached from any kind of what do you want to call it, from any kind of conditions or any kind of body or water that you need. You can do it in the crappy little lake down the street. You can do it in a water fountain feature in your town if you want. You can do it in a river. You can go to an indoor Olympic swimming pool and you can do it there. You can bring it anywhere. And the one thing that always strikes me is with all these cool people that are doing it now, and by the way, I reached out to these people in Zurich, like, hey guys, this is so cool. And I was overwhelmed with content and people that wanted to reach out to me is like, yes, that's what we're doing, and I'm now part of the chat group, and I'm getting all these videos, and they're doing this in the midst of winter, guys. In the midst of winter, people are saying this is the pump foil season, and I'm like, wait, oh, what, in the winter? Why would you do that when it's like, 3 degrees Celsius out there? I was told that's when the lakes are the flattest. Of course, there's no boat activity. There's nothing there. There's nobody there. No swimmers, nobody, no sailors, nobody is on the lake. And you get this lake like as flat as a mirror. So that's when people go pump foiling. And I'm like, this is so cool. This is, of course, me living on Maui, I don't think I'd be wanting to jump in a cold water like this. No, thank you. Let alone if you're a beginner and you're learning this, just, taking 200-300 attempts until you finally get somewhat of a little success. So definitely big shout out to these guys. And I'm thinking, like, why is it that we don't see more of this? Why is it that there is no races or some sort of competitions? There's so many cool ideas that I have where you have two docks, guys running out, jump on the foil, go do a little loop around the buoy, come back and like run some 2-3 man heats maybe where people pump against each other. And guys are getting so good, they're staying up. People are staying up like almost as long as they want, and the equipment is getting better. These guys are shaping their own boards. Like woodworkers are shaping their own boards. You don't need your own boards. Yes, you don't need your own foam board. You can make one out of, yes, I said so. You don't need one out of foam. And so there is so much to come, and I feel it is so overlooked and so underrated, just like it has the same potential like SUP, because you can do it anywhere, anytime. You can pack it, even like a SUP, it's even easier. You can pack this stuff down so small and travel with it in a handbag, and you have your equipment with you. So I'm dedicated to definitely push this more, talk more about it. We'll see more in the print magazine. I want to put more online, so anybody that has content and stuff, send it to us. There is so many cool pictures, like surfing in the urban living space. It is so cool. I got some videos that I put online, and it's really something that we're gonna have to talk about more and really watch how this is growing. And I can't wait when we finally see some cool pump foiling races. Maybe put them in a SUP event. You have the athletes are already there. Put it as a side event, as an exhibition, and soon enough I'm sure this thing will become self-sustainable, self-sufficient, and more industry will jump on it, because I think we're missing out. We're missing out on a big potential here. So shout out to all the pioneers in this new and upcoming sport. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.